welcome. Welcome to another Jamaica Vibes Entertainment TV live stream chat. I want to say shout out to each and everyone out there in the YouTube verse, no matter where you are, what country or region you are in at this time. If you're watching this on the playback, please remember to subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet subscribed. And after listening to watching the playback, if you like what you hear, please give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment in the comment section and let us know what you think. And if you have any suggestion of any topics that you would like me to discuss, you could leave your comment in the comment section so we could know to discuss your topic. You know what I say? Because that's what we do over here. Like I said, I want to bless up each and every one today. Hoping each and every one is having a blessed day. Remember to keep safe. You know, when you leave your house, forward to where you go, your work, school, job, everywhere, you know what I say? Just try to return safe back to your family on this day. Well, right now, people, wait a few little minutes, see ones and ones them check in before we kick the show off with the topic. As you can see, the thumbnail and the title, you know, is speeding in Jamaica by the drivers them in Jamaica of a major concern. You know, right before my found in the live, yeah, listening to the news and another person lost their life yesterday. I guess he was a one of them football player that I think from Cavaliers club. He lost his life, I think, on Tuesday. You know what I say? So I show you where these road fatalities in Jamaica is really a major concern. We don't know if speeding, you know, if the people them must speed too much, which is the cause of it. You know, we know there's a lot of speeding in Jamaica. You know, driver them drive reckless. Also, the poor road conditions. The poor road conditions have a lot to do with it. Also because Jamaica is a small little country, the road them not wide enough and them thing that you know vehicle them pass a certain way. You know, I say, other than the highway, them and them thing there, but we're talking about the local streets. You know, I say, everything has been small from longer time, as we do know. You know, I say, people. So that's the topic today. Is speeding by drivers in Jamaica a major concern due to the amount of fatalities that we see on a daily day occurrence and over a year span in Jamaica? You know what I say? So like we said, people, we're gonna wait a few minutes to see ones on one check-in, and after ones on one start checking, then we definitely gonna keep the show up. You get what I say? Yeah. I want to say bless up unruly Tash, she passed through. Big up yourself, Tash. Big up Fryneck. You don't know the kill every time. You know what I say? Yeah. Bless up Fabian, you know what I say? Up Movement TV, also bless up Pepper Skull TV. You don't know what I say? Yeah, these are channels, people that's affiliated, and also bless up Real Vibes. You know what I say? Subscribe to those channels, you know, for content. And as we proceed, you know what I say? I'm going to wait probably another minute and then I'm going to just start flow as far as the reason is concerned. You know what I say? Yeah, people, like I say, hope everyone is okay. Hope everyone is doing good. You know what I say? Hope everyone will have a productive day. And like we said, just give thanks for another day. Another day to be able to open your eyes and see this world that the Almighty create and put us here. You know what I say? And no matter what we go through still, you don't know, say, God is the greatest. Feel me? Trust and believe that, people. Yeah. So right about now, people, we're going to jump right into the topic. Like I said, I was waiting a few minutes for people to forward. So while they are going, we're just going to hold the reasoning. I make the show get on the road. So throughout our lifetime, you know, living in Jamaica, You move from Jamaica, you move overseas and thing. Me I say you tune into the Jamaica news. Me I say we always see reports of a lot of car accidents on the streets in Jamaica. Me I say yeah, we've seen this a lot over the years. Me I say, and we don't know so speeding is also one of the main factors why a lot of these accidents take place. Like I've said before, I had a friend, man, say he was living here in the US. He got caught up in some situation and got deported to Jamaica. After getting to Jamaica, him get him life together, I say, get himself back together and thing and start, you know, be a good, productive citizen of Jamaica and things. So one time his mother came down to visit him in Jamaica. They was there, enjoying themselves, enjoying mother visit and thing and thing. And the sad thing about it, my people, the same day his mother did I leave to come back to America and thing, people. Him drop him mother at the airport. Feel me? I want to know listening now. Him drop him mother off at the airport. And while on his way back home, he was stuck in traffic. So while stuck in traffic, him decide now to leave out of the lane with him in a to try skip round the traffic and end up in a head on head collision with people which he lost his life in. Me I say. So it shows say if you don't have no patience and thing and you want speed, the speeding can also make you lose your life. I can make somebody else lose them life if something doesn't happen to you. I say? Or somebody can get real badly hurt and all of them things. So if the drivers them not drive responsible and driving at a moderate pace where they need to be driving in Jamaica, then we gonna still have this same type of result from these same type of incidents. It's sad to say, but we wish there wasn't so much accidents and so much road fatalities in our little small island. But it is what it is, my people. Man, say it is what it is. Like we see these things on the news all the time. So it's a concern of mine, and I decided to go live today so we can speak about that and hope that if this video, this live chat comes across certain people in Jamaica and them can hear our concerns and, may I say, hear what we have to say. May I say, hope it will be fruitful to their ears and fruitful if the minute people in the government can also take listen and even try to come up with some solutions. We know the government, them always come up with some solutions, them always tell the people them drive slow, you don't have to be speeding and whatever. But it just seems like, when it comes to driving in Jamaica, that we have a need for speed for whatever reason. I guess it's something that's embedded in us, or embedded in a lot of people, not just in Jamaica, but even all over the world. I say where you have a need for speed, it's like you have to try to get where you're going by a certain time. And in all case, you have to be rushing. We know when it comes to certain times, you got if you're running late for work, and them thing they might press on the gas a little bit, and them thing they're going forward. But if you're just going to the supermarket or say I drive go check a friend or something like that, there's no need to be speeding, because you might be speeding and next minute you don't even get to see a friend that crash and lose your life and them thing them people. So ones and ones have to really start, you know, take take accordance to the knowledge, take accordance to things we know. We have to learn from others, drivers' mistakes that you see they do, I you see on the news. Me I say, I know say speeding is a factor with cars. Then we have to learn from that. I know say we don't have to be speeding on these streets. You know, you're not fair speed, you're gonna get there. You're gonna get where you're going. You're definitely gonna get there. So there is no need to be speeding if you don't have to. Me I say, or if say fire burn down a house, the fire truck and police, pardon me, fire truck and police forces, they're gonna be speeding to get to the scene. That's a difference. I say, but for the average person who just get up every day and just want speed and just a speed for no reason, it does not make no sense. And a lot of times the speed and like when you're younger, a younger person will more drive at a faster rate than a much older person, even though you may have some older person drive fast. But if we look at the trends and thing, you find a lot of speeds are with young people. I say just speeding. Some of them just be speeding for no reason, you know, just be speeding for no reason, and then boom, accident happen, and then pardon me, people, they're close to the roadside and thing. What I say? So, a lot of times speeding for no reason, and these are the results from the incidents that do happen. It's just sad that we see this over and over and over, and it's like none of some of the drivers them are not taking heed, are not willing to learn, are not even willing to slow down on the road. What I say? It's the same thing when it comes to a lot of things in life. you know there's so much to teach, and although we may teach and give suggestions, a lot of people throw the suggestions to the wayside. What I say? And a lot of times when you do put out good information also, sometimes the good information get lost in the thing, what I say. But once it could have something to do with a mix up thing, whether it's in the entertainment or on TikTok or whatever, those are the things that really get the highlight for whatever reason. I don't know, but that's just the way it is. What I say. People tend to want to follow mix up and them thing there more than listening to a good reasoning and a good topic where you can educate the people them, what I say, and show the people them say them do have to be speeding on these streets in Jamaica, much less the road them small, corner. What I say, some of the road them when you drive on them, there's no road barriers on the side where the car can just go over in the ditch. There's no road barriers there to even stop the car from go over, even though it may lick up in night. A lot of times the car them go over in the ditch, and next minute the people them lose them life, or a couple lose them life, and some get badly injured. You know, yeah, these are the things that is happening. So you know, I don't know what you may have to say about this, the viewers, my viewers and subscribers who are watching this right now. I don't know what you have to say or what your thought about this. Don't know if any of y'all have lost a family member or a friend due to road accident and road fatalities. But if you do, you can leave a comment. Leave a comment and let me know. May I say, yeah. It's nothing like losing a loved one. But when so like a car accident and yeah, so John, they never find out who's at fault, and may I say who's at fault, and next thing you have to go find money for bury loved ones. When if a person wasn't speeding, it could have been avoided. But naturally is the case, and naturally is the thing. That's how it is in today's society. May I say. So we don't know what will be the answer, or what will the government do to kind of ensure that these things, you know, even get reduced a lot. May I say, so people can learn from this. May I say. Guys, listen to this, people. From January 24th, from January 2024 to December 2024, there was 365 road fatalities in Jamaica. Feel me? 365 road fatalities, meaning people will lose them life in a road accident at Jamaica. Me I say 365 fatalities. That's 365 people that could have still been here. But 365 people gone just by a simple road accident, just by someone speeding, unnecessary speeding, not even trying to go nowhere, and in the blink of an eye, accident claimed the life of someone you may know And even if you don't know, it's somebody relative, loved one, maybe a husband, a wife, a brother, sister, or even a child. We see it a lot. It's on the news, it's in the newspaper, what I say? And these are things we do talk about. I say, may talk about it in a group at home or like I say at the road street side or at a rum bar. But we're having discussion here on YouTube. I hope that maybe this live can get to many people. So the thing I ask you to do is share the live, even if you share it on Facebook or wherever other social media platforms, yeah, do have an account too. Then just share the live so at least the information could get out there to people may need to hear this information. Because nothing is wrong with good information. As long as good information is going to be bring out positive results, then we have to give that information out there because positive energy is what we need going forward in 2025 with so many other different things we see happening out there in the world. I say all sorts of things happening. But today we're going to specifically stick to the topic at hand. Is speeding by drivers in Jamaica a major concern? I say, yeah, I want to hear what, my viewers and subscribers think of this topic and think, I say, mm-hmm. Pardon me, but it's a blessing to be here another day, I say, can talk, speak to you all, I say, doing another live, I say, because I realize the importance of doing live, I say, but it's also the topic that I choose going forward, I say, I want to be able to choose topics that's, you the viewers can relate to these topics. I say, that's my thing and my motivation going forward. If you missed the live yesterday, I did a live yesterday. If you missed it, you should go check it out. It's titled, What Age Should Parents Begin Speaking to Their Children About Sex in 2025? So if you missed that live, you can just go on my channel and check out that live from yesterday and listen to the reasoning also. I say the reason going forward. But yet people, like we said, man, for the whole of 2024, 365 people lost them life in Jamaica. 365, from major road accidents in Jamaica. I say people, 365. And they're saying that's down 14% from 2022 to 2023. They say that's down 14%. So even though that's down 14%, and you look at it and say 365 road fatalities in 2024 alone, that is a lot. That is a lot. For me, I say that's almost 400 people. That's almost 400 people will lose them life. Just think about it. 400 people. That's like you doing your YouTube channel and you're doing a live and you have 400 people, and then by the time you look at the end of the day, you'd have them 400 people and more them gone. I say? That's almost 400 people just leave off of the face off of the earth just by someone speeding. When I talk about say, them a drive normal, and, car get out of control for whatever reason. We're talking about people who naturally be speeding on the roads in Jamaica. Speeding to get to nowhere. May I say? Speeding to get to nowhere, Like if you drive at a moderate speed, you're not going to get there. You're going to get there. I want to know patience. I want to know patience for the road. Like, I don't respect the road. As much as we see these things happen throughout the years, nobody take heed. Nobody's taking heed to all these fatalities on the roads in Jamaica. The driver, them still driving more reckless as far as I can see. Now you may have one and two or three or whatever might say, cut down on them speed, but there's still many people not doing that. I say, like you say, it going on 1 year's information going on 1 year's and then forward out the next years. You know, nobody is trying to be responsible on the road. I'm not gonna say nobody still, but a lot of the people are not driving responsible on the roads in Jamaica, and that's why we see these things happens quite frequently. I say, it's even the same flat bridge there. The same flat bridge there. How much time we're going to see people flip over flat bridge, turn over car, drive over and everything. And the government of Jamaica, up to this day, on can't look on it and say, this is an accident prone place. I say flat bridge is a place where many people have lost their life throughout the years. Enough people say good or haunted. But the thing is, just like how them have the Chinese people, them have build major highways of Jamaica, this can be rectified if the Jamaican development people, them are construction people, or the road people, them can look on flat bridge and say, all right, we make a next part go over there, so I find a way to make the little bridge, because it's not a big bridge, people. Flat bridge is just a little short bridge, just a short little bridge when you come around the corner, and you drive, go over the little bridge there, and then you reach back over that side there, It don't even have no barrier. This will show you, say, the people in Jamaica and the people who in charge of Jamaica, the people who in power, government. Them cities are going in there and try to tell me, say, you can't put up some type of barriers right there for all these years. Hold on, man. Me have to ask that question. When I try to tell me, all right, if you don't have no money for build a next bypass over there, so to alleviate the problem, you can put up some barriers right there, so that at least the vehicle them not flip over in the water, driving in the water. I just don't care. Because sometimes I have to wonder if you don't care, I just don't care. Because to me, it's like you don't care, because more time, like you say, you have to make certain things happen, no matter what. It's just like when it comes to crime. Crime, them have to make crime happen. Because them need the security forces out there to go to work. They need the police stations. I say they need the courthouse. Them need lawyers. Them need prosecutors. Because if there was no crime, there wouldn't be no need for none of these services. So you try to tell me, say, all these years, Flatbridge has been prone to carry them a flip over more than one time. Tractor trailer, whatever, a flip over. On the chance tell me, say, on the can look and say, Jano, say, if we put up some barrier on each side, even if the car them railway, them will lick up in the barrier and not flip over, and then a person have to lose them life. The most of the thing probably come out of it is major. I don't know, car damages, which car can get repaired. But we're talking about people's lives here. That's what we're speaking about. People's lives here. You know what I say? Because if you know what the problem is, like how me there, I can see the problem. And only day in the government of Jamaica, only can see the problem, but it's one never do about the problem. I don't intend to do nothing about the problem, because when I say Flatbridge, so it have a name, it have its history and them things. But its history has also been a history of people losing them life at Flatbridge. That's just facts. A lot of people lost their life over Flatbridge. And let's take Flatbridge out of the equation right now and just speak on the roads in Jamaica. So many fatalities. And then the road them want to fix up. The road them want to fix up, because when you drive a car and you lick one of them big pothole, your car gonna get out of control, and next minute you can't control the car and then end up lose your life. End up lose your life. So these are things. Not saying the roads them, when the roads them have to get fixed, all the roads gonna get fixed one time. We're not saying that, because we know them have to have money in the budget to do these things. You know what I say? But just like how me look on it and say, all right, when we have contract with the Chinese people, them. So I say, when I give them the contract for make the major highways and stuff, then what about the little local roads then in a Jamaica we need fixing. You know, when more time we see little road work I go on, couple man with shovel and tar and them thing there and the truck and the roller and them thing there, you know. But that's just a section of the road and that's just one section. Some of the times you have to understand these things are due for show also, show it on the news. So yeah, so the road I get fixed, but that's just one road I get fixed out of the thousands of road in Jamaica want to get fixed. You know, I say people, hold on the people. Give me a minute there. Yeah, I'm back, people. Sorry about that. Me not get a call, you know. Mm. Yeah, so this is what I'm saying. If the people that we need to fix these roads, right? You know, you have the MP and you have whoever and whoever lead up to whoever parliament and then the prime minister. So they have to allocate the money for the thing. But the thing I say, you know, while we wait on the road, them forget fix and all of them something there. Me just I say the people them who drive on the road are Jamaica. Payment, the one that we're always in a one speed when there's no need to be speeding. If you can't look into yourself and know, say, by your action of speeding can lead to the death of someone else on the street in an oncoming traffic. Or you lose control of the car because you are speed, or crashing another car, kill the people in the next car, and you also lose your life. You know what I say? You lose your life. So I don't know how them will solve this problem, just like any other else problem. But if them can reduce the numbers drastically, that would be of great significance and of great help. I say for the people of John Public, as we have to look into these things, we have to look into these things, man. These things is very serious, and the solution is very necessary to prevent a lot of these things from happening to even continue to happen. I say, you know, a little lady jump in her car, so she drive go to the supermarket and based on the direction where she live and the direction she come from, pull out into the road and a drive. Here come a reckless driving fool, just a speed one way. And next minute, something happen, you know. And then you see the tears from people who lose them loved ones. I say, I don't know if anyone who's watching this or listening to this at this time have ever been in a major car accident to know what it feels like when that car get jerked up. I have. I say? Yeah. So we know the force of the impact, when one vehicle collides with the next vehicle, and you have to remember how much pound the vehicle them weigh. So when you have that pound and energy and one big mass just collide, you know, people can be detrimental to one's life. Feel me? Can be very detrimental. So these are the things we just hoping that people take heed to all the road rules out there. Cause you have the road rules. Yeah, you have the rules of the road. You have the traffic signals, you have the turning signals, all these signs are posted, and for yet some reason, people seem like they don't follow the road rules. I have to follow the rules of the road, just like how them don't follow the rules of many things in life. You know, I guess like it said, unruly. Big up popcorn, the unruly boss. So I say, yeah, my people. So that's just the thing with people, It's today Thursday, right? And like me say, before me turn on the live, me say a footballer lose him life Tuesday in Jamaica. Car accident again. Car accident again, my people. One more accident, one more life lost. What I say? Now we love to see the numbers go down. drastically. Yeah, but the drivers them also have to play for them part when them a drive on the road. You know, if the car now get driving, the car can't meet in an accident. If the car is not driving, the car now meet in an accident. So you, the person who's behind the steering wheel in the car, have to be responsible. You know, you're not only responsible for yourself, but you're also responsible for the other passengers and other motorists on the road also. You know, and likewise they are responsible for you. So if there's no need to speed and you can just drive at a normal pace that you need to drive, no matter where you're going, if you are drive from town, go country, because we know when people are drive from town and go country, them tend to step on the gas a little bit more. Now from the road clear and you can step on a little gas, you can step on a little gas because that's naturally. But just to be speeding in a traffic a certain way and railway without no major concern about yourself and others, then you are yourself and others can meet their demise. You know, that's just how it is. We've seen it so many times before. We've heard it so many times before. You know, we've seen it and we have heard it. So, we hope the masses of the people can learn from this. It's to learn from it. Is to learn from it going forward. Because we can't think about last year. Yeah, last year, this and this happened, and we have the stats and the numbers to put up to show that this amount of people died and which part them dead and what caused the accident. But if we can find a way to reduce the number drastically in 2025, so instead of 360 odd people lose their life last year, me I say, because we know accident I got maybe be less than 100 this year. Because we know say accidents do happen. These are things that occur. Man cannot drive in car and him have a blowout tire and next minute him lose control. Me I say. Because then you have all these people that's drinking and driving out there. I leave a party under them liquor. Them and them friend a leave party. Them in our vibes. Me I say, the man where I drive, and don't be too much juice for the night. Me I say, smoke so much weed, your vision and your thinking now becomes impaired. And next minute while leaving the party, if we go back home to each and every one of them yard where them live, them don't even make it. Cause what? Not thinking, always in a rush. I want to rush go. Want to really a rush up on the road. Yeah, me ask that question there. For all of the drivers them with their Jamaica and speed on the road, right? This is my question to you. Want to speed go? Want to speed go? Even if you're not late for work and I try to get there a few minutes early by speeding, you're still late. So no matter if you're an hour late, 15 minutes late, 10 minutes late, however, it's still a go down in the book say you were late. But I'd rather be safe and late than I rush for not be late and lose my life in an accident or me cause somebody for lose them life. Me I say, by driving recklessly on the road. Me I say, me I'd rather be late and take the penalties, but me know say I got there safe in one piece. I got there safe in one piece. Yeah, man. I got there safe in one piece and I didn't cause no major accident on the road and for someone to lose them life. And if a lot of people can think this type of way, then it will make the roads them be much safer. Me I say, much safer. Me I say, and then if they want to put the speed bumps them in the road for cut down upon all these speeds, then they can also do that. But they cannot put speed bumps everywhere. Me I say, it's like you have to go pick and choose now where to put the speed bumps to slow down the traffic. But you shouldn't even need all of that. We just need the people them who are drive on the board the road to be more responsible. You know what I say? To be more responsible and be responsible and have been control of that vehicle. You know what I say? As long as you're in that in control of that vehicle and you're not speeding, the vehicle not gonna really get out of control. Cause you not go fast, feet we drift a certain way and certain things so happen. So the number one responsibility is for you to be responsible, you know? It's for you to be responsible. Or if you was not the driver of the car and you was a passenger in the car and your friend is driving and you see your friend is speeding and you are not accustomed to that speed who love them type of driving the car. You have some people, the passenger love this fast driving and the driver say now go tell him friend to slow down. But if you are in that car as a passenger and the person that's driving you feel is going at an excess speed that you're not comfortable with, then it's your right and your duty to tell that person to slow down. So yo, me know them fast driving, you know me not used to them fast driving, yeah. You may love it, but this is not part of me. And if that person refuse to say them a slow down, cause you know you're your friend, And we are chat about man, go like him soft star, no secure for drive on them thing there, and really, and next minute you get silent and I say, John, no, throw my friend, make him go and drive. No, no. Is either I tell him stop and come out of the car. And if you want, wherever you want to reach home, call a taxi or wherever, if you're in the proximity where all those services are allocated to you are reachable. But you cannot make just because your friend I drive fast and you don't like the fast driving, you not say nothing to him and him drive and next minute you don't know the 200 gone. 200 gone. And they just leave us out there now. We in the average people here say 2 youths just lose their life to another road accident and we shake our head and say condolences to the family and whatever. When a lot of these things could have been avoided. A lot of these things could have been avoided. Where a lot of these accidents that have taken place did not need to have happened. Yeah. A lot of these accidents on the streets did not need to happen. But yes, they do. The accidents do happen. I say, but it's what we are going to take from it. What are we going to learn from it? If you know somebody with a car right now, and you know them have a car, you know them have a need for going fast sometime, with you as that family member or a friend just look on them and say, yo, brother, my family, I know you love go up on the road and speed, but yo, my brother, if we go so fast, man, drive easy, man. If you rush, just give them some type of word and hope that that message that you convey to them will resonate themselves. And maybe them get a thought. Not saying the whole of them are going to listen, Because you know how people steer. Not everybody going to listen to good advice. Like them say, good advice always go by the wayside. What I say? When it's good advice. Like we said, it's not just in Jamaica, It's also here in the States, We see a lot of speeds, a lot of these illegal drag racing circuit that them up on the road, them all in New York, me I say, where the youths them get together, who have them car, who for car fast and them race and put up money and it becomes a show thing and it becomes an entertainment thing and it becomes a gambling thing. So it also becomes a money making thing. You have this set of crew, going to put up all 20 grand and the next set of crew, they put up 20 grand. So the winner get 40,000 and then the money split back down towards the friend who put up money. But these are people who love speed. Me I say, these are people who love speed. Same thing I go on in Jamaica too. You know me I say if we're not able can check it out, yeah. These are things that's really gaining popularity in Jamaica. And it show people driving real fast. And then may have a look a youngster who intrigued with that and say, and I'm drive all in him father car and him father love drive fast. So what you think when him grow up big and him can drive, what you think him might do? Drive fast because that's all him know him father do drive fast. You know what I say? So kids learn from what they see adults do. So a lot of times you see the people that never speeding on the streets. That's how they will learn to drive, or that's how them see them friend drive. You know what I say? That's how them see them friend drive. Them are driving at them car, them friend car before them themselves have a car. You know, you might have the car and you drive, you love drive go fast and you have a branch in them in them car and them not for them car yet. And next minute you know, one of them get them and some money and buy a car, learn to drive. What do you think he might go do? Him go drive the same speed straight where him see you I go cause him used to that. You feel me? Him I used to going that fast, so him I go end up drive fast, you know? Cause all of these things is a young people thing, you know. Not really saying young, you know, but a young mindset. A young mindset of the individual. You feel me? That you feel that say you're not gonna lose control of the car when you're speed. Nothing not gonna happen. A long time me I drive, me never crash yet, and all of them things there. But it always be that first time. It always be that first time when something do happen. Cause things do happen. You know? Things do happen. Man, them ride bike too. You know what I say? Them ride and speed and you know them can go through some small spaces and a lot of them sometimes try to do these maneuvers and end up also lose them life. So it's not even just about the people and with car, it's about also the people with the motorcycles also. Motor car, motorcycle, all of them have a motor, an engine will make them go fast. You know, these things have engine and power will make things go fast. You feel me? And then when it start go fast now and we lose control and things happen, then you know who we blame. You know, maybe a brakes that go long time and your car make noise and you know the brakes want fix, but you say you're not ready to fix the brakes yet. And next minute you drive and I drive a certain way. And when you step on the brakes now hold and go run up in somebody's car. And next thing you know, eh? Next thing you know, so if we as individuals does not take the time out to really look into ourselves and look into the actions of a lot of these things that take place on the road in Jamaica, the speeding, then you know God going on. So instead of losing 365 people last year to road fatalities in Jamaica, if the trend keep going up, then we may lose more than 500 this year. Who's to tell? Feel me? Who's to tell? But only time will tell. Only time will tell. Feel me? And you know, so some of them people that will lose all them life in a road accident. Some of them are some good people, you know. Some of them are some baby where they don't even live no life yet. You know what I say? Because them say certain things always happen to good people, you know. Certain tragic things always meet good people along their journey throughout this life, you know. Yeah, certain things always happen to good people. It's like the evil energy always find a way to come through the crevice and corner. You feel me? And next thing I know, I bear negative energy in your surroundings. So the one thing me just ask the man them or the woman them at Jamaica, because you have some woman like drive fast too. Nobody thinks that this is just a man problem when it comes to driving a vehicle. You have enough woman love drive fast too. And you have some woman drive carry them faster than the man them. So we have to know them thing here. Some woman drive the car them, the vehicle them faster than the man them. So we cannot leave them out of the equation. You know what I say? Based on this reasoning, yeah. We cannot leave them out of the equation. Like me say, this reasoning goes for every person that's driving a vehicle on the road. You have to be driving with some form of responsibility, not for yourself, but also for the other motorists on the road. You have to be using your right side view mirror, your left side view mirror. You have to be using your rear view mirror. And you have to be using your two eyes, them, up here all over the front of the car, the side of the car. You're preparing your rear view mirror. And really, these are things you have to be alerted. You have to be at alert at all times. Because if you look left, and never look right, and then you look right, and then next minute, but by the time you look right, it's too late already, because you never pay attention to the road. Sometimes people might drive, because this happened to me before. I drive years ago, and I try to make a call on my phone, and my phone drop out of my hand, and drop on the floor of the car. I mean, like a fool, I reach for the phone, I search for the phone with my hand in the car. It was a Jeep them time, they made Avan thing. And next minute, by the time I must look down for like 1 or 2 seconds and raise up back my head. I straight in somebody car back me, I go. And when me slam on the brake, the irks, but it done too late already. The weight of the car, the force weight of coming, boom! Straight in the man vehicle, in the back of the man vehicle. If I not forget the type of vehicle it was an Audi. And trust me, people, my vehicle more mash up than the man car. People, listen to me, I tell you. I say my vehicle running at the man vehicle, and my vehicle mash up more than the man car. It's like the man car don't even get a dent. So it just show you people where these things that happen on the road from a minor distraction that lead to an accident. Good thing nobody lost their life in that situation with me, just a fender bender. But we are talking about the one them that lead to fatalities on the road, them man. Come on. We're seeing this, like we say, we don't, a lot of us may not witness it, but a lot of us are on the scenes when it happened, and you see the whole heap of crowd, they're on the vehicle, just like when you see them on the thumbnail. Once accident happened, then people gonna get around. Some people gonna try to save someone or more than one person that can be saved. But like I say, what about the ones who can't be saved? Life done gone already, because what? Major accident claim the life of someone. Feel me? I say, people them a speed. And the ones them where speed for no need, them not gonna stop speed, Yeah, because it's in them nature to drive that way there. Because it's not the first time you've seen it with them. That's something them do over and over. So what them learn from it, I don't know. Hope if somebody listening to this live and can say something to either one of their friends or a family member that could prevent an accident on the road. Because them love to drive fast. Then the only thing you can do is give them some suggestion and hope that them take your suggestion and run with it. Yeah, Fabian, bless up, Fabian. I say, bless up. Thank you for passing through. They just go on all the reasoning. I say, Fabian, about people that must speed on the road and thing, because you even not share similar situation to that in one of these previous lives. So you understand what I am talking about. And like I said, thank you for passing through as always. And thank you for your support and supporting the channel. You know, so these, and then another thing that lead from the whole heap speeding, people. This is the next thing where, yeah, man. So this is the next thing now. After the speeding on the road, now watch this, my people. After the speeding on the road now, and you got a bad drive somebody, people. They know that lead to now. The next person want to drive you don't tell you, say, you drive them bad. And you know that escalate into road rage. Yeah, that escalate up into road rage. And where road rage lead to? Road rage can lead to one man in a car have a gun and to him fix other man they drive him and them reach a point now with the vehicle them stop, him get out of him vehicle and start shoot up the next man car vehicle. We see these things happen so often. So often. So it shows that the speeding, what these these unnecessary speeding on the road can lead to many different situations where somebody can lose them life. Or a kid in the car who don't even live no life yet, lose them life. Somebody becomes paralyzed because the vehicle get licked so bad, broke up them foot, broke up them spine. That person cannot walk no more. Them whole life change. It's just sad. It's just sad. But like me always say, we are going to talk about it. Because one thing about this life, it will be televised. It will be up on YouTube for years. What I say? So maybe later down in the year, this same life, somebody come across it for the first time and say, yes, I agree with what the host is saying. What I say? So people do remember, if you're watching this on a playback, please give this live a like. Please give this like a like. That's all I'm asking. What I say? And you can leave a comment in the comment section. And if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, you can go do that right now and subscribe to the channel and turn the notification bell on all. So every time we upload or go live on YouTube, you'll be the first to be notified. So back to the reasoning now. So Fabian, what you think of all these crazy accidents that's happening in Jamaica? With all the road them so small and them thing there. What you have to say, my G, you can type in the chat and let me know what you think about, that this type of situation. Because I know it's not just a concern to me, but a concern to, a lot of people also. May I say? Because I'm sure this ain't the first platform that these type of conversation have been had before. May I say? But I think it's just something that need to be, sometimes them say, it's not what you say, but even how much time you say it. So it's just like a song, you may not like the song at first, and then you keep hearing it over and over on the radio, and next minute, you start like the song. So it's just like when it comes to certain good reasoning, you just keep on putting out the good reasoning until the good reasoning become a main attraction and people start flock to the reasoning. Because it's all about the reasoning. Feel me? It's all about the reasoning. Yeah, man. So we all have to learn from this situation moving forward. Because if we don't learn from it, people, if we don't learn from all of this, then it will only get worse. It never will change. And if it get worse, if we only lose 360 odd people last year to road accident, and if the trajectory keep going up this year, we're going to lose more than 400 and probably close to 500. Feel me? So that's 500 people. If we are just talking about 4 to 500 single individuals, man, I say that would be 4 to 500 people that will no longer be here with us on this earth because of somebody recklessness and driving on the road. What I say? Yeah, so let me read Fabian comment in the comment section. So Fabian said, it's crazy because the roads are smaller than normal roads. Yes, the roads in Jamaica are much smaller than normal roads. And take one mistake. It's not like overseas where you can end up in a ditch and walk away without any injuries. That's so true. The road them in Jamaica smaller, so the same thing me said. So even let's say you know a flat bridge there, right? Fabian, you know a flat bridge there, right? Flatbridge is not a big bridge. Flatbridge is not a long bridge. Flatbridge is just a little section of the bridge where the road them the vehicle them pull up around here. So wait till the vehicle them from the side there pass and then them can go through because set of vehicle can pass at the same time. So this what me always I say. For as much people will lose them life, as much vehicle will flip over flat bridge, you trying to tell me the government can't say where them can at least put up some concrete barriers right there, so right? So even if the vehicle lick the barrier, at least the vehicle not go over the bridge and drop into the ditch and somebody join and them thing there. The most you'll have is damage to your vehicle. What I say? It's only damage to the vehicle. So I don't know if that's something them never thought of before, or them just plain don't give it no thought, or them just say a flat bridge that it don't have its name, it don't have its history. It's like a landmark in a Jamaica, but it's also a debt bridge in a Jamaica, accident prone bridge in a Jamaica. So me I say, so if uno not do nothing about that and uno are the people that's in charge, in the government in charge of the money want to get allocated to fix these things, that means uno just I say, go and drive over flat bridge man and go and dead and go and flip over on a vehicle. Then I go on and we not change nothing. Me I say, so I guess you say they are giving a blind eye to the situation. Yeah, giving a blind eye to the situation, like the situation and the occurrence of the situation, like it not happen out there. What I say? Yeah, not just Jamaica or even just in the Caribbean, but all over the world. You have to remember saying, the problem that one country facing, many countries do face that similar problem or that similar condition, the similar mindset of the people. May I say, yeah, So sometimes even though we may put in the title with the in Jamaica because we know that's where, many of us are from and them thing there. So, when we speak about it in that way, we tend to use that keyword, may I say, to pull in this Caribbean people or people of Jamaica into the reasoning, you know. Yeah, so it's not just a Jamaican problem or a Caribbean problem. It's a world problem and it's a road problem. May I say? It's a road problem. So when we say we keep it on Jamaica, you see, because the island is so small, so a lot of times the things that do happen get magnified in a much broader way. May I say, you see it more and whatever. Maybe, like me say, a lot of these things are used to happen, but now we are living in this technology age where as any little thing happen, we see it breaking news, this happen and them thing there. So just what we are doing right here is shedding some light of situation that where we see keep on occurring, may I say, and we are just giving talk on the whole situation and hope that, like we said, this message can get to somebody. May I say, Fabian, maybe there's somebody whether in your family or a friend, them drive way faster than you, And even if you can look on them one day and say, yo, brother, you know, if you drive the road, so, you know, yeah, go there, but the spot you gonna, you not go nowhere. It a go dead there, same way. So just ease upon the speed. Maybe that same type of advice you give that person can end up save them life or save the life of the other person in the other vehicle. Because like I said, when you're driving, you know, you're not only driving for your responsibility, you know, but you're driving with the responsibility of the other motorists that are on the road, you know, that are also on the road. So these are things that, you know, is much of concern, need to be looked into a lot more. A lot more needs to be done. There need to be a lot more awareness because that's what we are doing right here is making people aware of this situation and hope that it resonates with those who it need to resonate with, you know. Remember, this type of reason is not for everybody, you know. It's like Jesus said, let those who have ear hear. Let those who have ears to hear. Because the reasoning is not for everybody, because not everybody gonna be in tune with these type of reasoning. You know you can only give advice, but it's up to that person to take the advice. Right. You can give good advice, but you know, it's up to the person you're giving the advice to receive it and to appreciate it and wait, I said it right now, and to take it wholeheartedly and know that it means something to them. You know, me I say, yeah, that's the only thing we can do. It's just like you're teaching your kids. You hope that everything that you teach your kids, they hold on to it and learn from it to move on in life and become better. Likewise, the driving on the road. You give advice, yo, brother, stop speed, man. You know, so you have some people look on people and say, yo, you see you drive fast. One of them, the other same drive fast, same thing I kill you, you know. And you know, say, a lot of times it happen. A lot of times it do happen, you know. Yeah, a friend or a family member gonna tell some of them, one of them friend or next family member say, yo, you drive too fast, one of them there, something that go happen, you know, by your speed. And a lot of times that same thing happen. So, you understand what I say, right, my people? I know you understand. Yeah, man. I know you understand. Yeah. This is not something that is strange to us. This is something that we know. This is something that we see happening over and over. You know, we see it so much time on the news, but like I said, nothing change. You know? Don't know what to take for a lot of these situations that's happening. Even start reduce, go down in numbers, where the improvement of life only becomes better, you know. And then you have some people love the way things are at the moment. You feel me? Love the way the things is going at this moment, like no concern. You know what I say? You know? I even right around where I live at times they go from one corner to the next corner, and when the man them take press on the gas from right here to right there, you know, and the man go 100 miles an hour, and you're just going from right here to right there for what? You're rushing to get to the next corner for what? Where you going? They can't have the stop sign, so you have to go stop. But it's also the mentality of the people. The mentality of the people have a lot to do with it, you know. Why we see a lot of these things that keep happening and keep getting the same results also. You know? And a lot of times when a person, like a person who love drive fast now, through them may be younger, as them get older, they're not gonna be doing the same thing, you know. Them will cut down on them speed. So I feel it's like while you're at a certain age in a life, you do certain things that's reckless, and then when you get older, you throw away a lot of that that recklessness. You know, I guess it's part of growing up and part of developing as a person to really go into that full self of maturity. You know, and everybody gonna have different stages to when they get to that stage of maturity. And I'm gonna say the stage where then certain things them start understand. You feel me? The stage where them know say, yo, you need for change from do this to this and we. You know me I say, so change for sure say you love yourself. You feel me I say? And have love for the next human being. You know? Because if you don't have no concern about how you're driving on the road and driving at the speed, that means you have no concern about the next person's life that's on the road. You know? And I must say, we are seeing this too often. And, hope that, one day we can see where the numbers go down drastically and thing, you know. Yeah, so that's what I say with people. Me I say, mm-hmm. But Fabian, me I get ready for end the live in like 4 more minutes, me I say, yeah. I never really planned the live to be a long live. Me already say me that get an hour, maybe an hour and a half and thing. Me I say, but me feel me do enough right now and things. So, me I say, me and you alone there. So just bless up yourself, my brother, and go and enjoy the rest of your day. I like me say, you know, so you give thanks for there. And once you're leaving anywhere you're leaving from, you don't know you do electrical work, just drive easy upon the road, my bro, so that you can be safe and the other motorists that's on the road can also be safe. So people, if you're not watching this live on the playback, please remember, like I say, you can leave a comment in the comment section. Yeah. And if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel and give this like a like. And you can also share this live to ones and ones like yourself who will be in need of this information. So with that, people, we have come to the end of another live. Thanks, Fabian, for passing through. And I'm thanking you, the viewers and subscribers who are watching this right now. And I said, big up on yourself. Until the next live, and I just walk good and live good, man, and drive carefully on the road. And with that said, people, you don't know. Yeah, man, we read Fabian last comment. Yeah, man, that's why I never did too much live the week. I needed my rest to be in on the road. Yes, Fabian, respect for that, man. You feel me? I say, yeah, man, Fabian, thank you for your comment and bless up my brother. I like me say, until the next live, much respect.